Pour hydrogen peroxide into your toilet tank and watch what happens. When was the last time you thought about your toilet tank? Probably never. It just sits there, silently doing its job, until things start to look questionable. But here's the secret. If you pour just 1 cup of 3% hydrogen peroxide into that tank and let it sit, you'll completely change the way you clean your toilet. Sounds too simple, right? Well, this little trick is way more powerful than it looks. And today, I'll show you exactly what happens, why it works, and how it can save you from buying all those fancy cleaners. Step 1. Cleaning the tank. The very first step is cleaning the toilet tank, which is something most people overlook. The tank might look harmless from the outside, but inside, it slowly collects mineral deposits from hard water, mildew from constant moisture, and sometimes even mold if your bathroom stays humid. Every time you flush, that dirty water flows straight into the bowl, making it harder to keep your toilet clean for long. To fix this, all you need to do is pour 1 cup of 3% hydrogen peroxide directly into the tank and let it sit for about 30 to 60 minutes. During this time, the hydrogen peroxide gets to work disinfecting the surfaces, breaking down mineral buildup, and killing mold spores and bacteria that may be hiding inside. After it's done its job, just flush, and the tank rinses clean while sending fresher water into the bowl. This simple step tackles the problem at its source, so your toilet stays cleaner longer without the need for harsh chemicals. Step 2. Refreshing the bowl. The next step is giving attention to the toilet bowl itself, since that's where stains, odors, and bacteria are most visible. To do this, simply pour about half a cup of 3% hydrogen peroxide directly into the bowl and let it sit for 20 to 30 minutes. As it sits, the hydrogen peroxide works to kill germs, mold spores, and even lingering viruses, all without the harsh fumes of bleach that can irritate your nose and lungs. Once the time is up, a quick scrub with your toilet brush will reveal a fresher, cleaner surface that looks and smells noticeably better. And if you're dealing with those stubborn brown rings that regular toilet cleaners often fail to remove, you can boost the cleaning power by sprinkling baking soda into the bowl before adding the hydrogen peroxide. The fizzy reaction helps lift tough stains that have clung to the porcelain for years. If a little residue remains, a damp pumice stone can gently scrub it away without scratching the bowl. This step ensures not only a sparkling clean toilet, but also a healthier bathroom environment. Step 3. Don't forget the touch points. Once the tank and bowl are fresh, it's time to focus on the parts of the toilet that you actually touch: the seat, lid, and handle. These surfaces may look clean, but they're often covered in invisible germs and bacteria from everyday use, making them one of the most common spots for spreading illness in the bathroom. Instead of reaching for chemical-heavy sprays that leave behind strong odors or sticky residue, you can simply pour some hydrogen peroxide into a spray bottle and use it as a natural disinfectant. Lightly mist the seat, lid, and handle, let it sit for a minute or two so it has time to work, and then wipe it down with a clean cloth or paper towel. This quick step sanitizes the most frequently touched areas of your toilet without the need for harsh chemicals. It's especially useful after someone in your household has been sick, since hydrogen peroxide helps eliminate lingering germs and reduces the chance of passing them along. By keeping these high-contact spots clean, you make your bathroom not only look fresher but also feel safer and more hygienic. Step 4. The forgotten hero, your toilet brush. Now let's talk about one of the most ignored items in the bathroom, the toilet brush. This little tool does all the dirty work, yet most people just rinse it quickly and shove it back into the holder, where it sits damp and full of bacteria. Over time, it can start to smell unpleasant and even spread germs the next time you use it. To keep your brush clean and fresh, simply fill a small bucket or container with equal parts hydrogen peroxide and water. Then place the brush inside to soak for about 30 minutes. During this time, the solution kills bacteria, deodorizes the bristles, and removes any lingering residue. Once it's done, rinse the brush with clean water and let it air dry before putting it back in its holder. This simple step not only extends the life of your brush, but also prevents that mysterious bathroom odor that often comes from neglected cleaning tools. Keeping the brush clean means you're not reintroducing germs every time you scrub the toilet, making your overall cleaning routine far more effective. Step 5. Helping a slow drain. Finally, let's deal with a problem that many people notice but often ignore: a slow or weak flush. If you've ever pressed the handle and watched the water swirl around lazily before finally draining, you're probably dealing with some buildup in the pipes. It might not be a full clog yet, but organic matter and grime are starting to collect and slow things down. Instead of reaching for harsh chemical drain cleaners that can damage your plumbing, hydrogen peroxide offers a gentler and safer solution. Just mix 1 cup of hydrogen peroxide with a spoonful of baking soda. Pour the mixture directly into the toilet drain, and then follow it up with a pot of hot, not boiling water. As the mixture foams, it works its way through the pipes, breaking down organic buildup and loosening any grime that's clinging inside. This won't replace a plunger if you have a major blockage, but it's excellent for prevention and for keeping things flowing smoothly. Plus, it helps eliminate odors that sometimes rise up from the pipes, leaving your bathroom smelling fresh. By adding this quick step to your routine, you protect your plumbing, avoid costly clogs, and keep your toilet flushing the way it should. Why it works. The reason hydrogen peroxide is so effective in cleaning your toilet comes down to how it breaks down and interacts with germs, stains, and buildup. Hydrogen peroxide, H2O2, is made up of water and an extra oxygen molecule. When it comes into contact with organic material, like bacteria, mold, mildew, or even stubborn stains, it quickly breaks apart and releases that extra oxygen. This process, called oxidation, destroys the cell walls of germs and lifts away grime, which is why you see it fizz and bubble when it's working. That bubbling action isn't just satisfying to watch. It's a sign that the peroxide is actively breaking down dirt and killing harmful microorganisms. Another reason it works so well is that it's a broad-spectrum disinfectant, meaning it can eliminate bacteria, viruses, fungi, and mold spores without the need for toxic chemicals. Unlike bleach, which leaves behind harsh fumes and can damage surfaces over time, hydrogen peroxide naturally decomposes into just water and oxygen, making it safe for your toilet parts, your pipes, and even the environment. It's strong enough to sanitize and remove stains, yet gentle enough that you can use it regularly without worrying about corrosion or lingering chemical residues. In short, hydrogen peroxide works because it cleans at the molecular level, disinfecting, deodorizing, and lifting stains, all while being safe, affordable, and eco-friendly. That's why a single bottle can replace multiple bathroom cleaners and keep your toilet fresher, longer,